Rätt när vi närmar oss Malmö central, sen var ni ska gå någonstans. Vi väntar fortfarande på polisen ska bli klar här. Framför oss, det är obehörig person i spåret. För obehörigen icke köra någon tågtrafik ner till Lund för närvarande.
So as you can hear, and if you speak Swedish, apparently, if I got the right translation, the train is stuck. We are at Stehag, which is usually my station where I change for a bus to go to the national park. So I'm almost tempted to go to the national park now, but I will not go because I have to work tonight. But so apparently somebody is on the track and we wait for police clearing for be able to continue. Definitely this weekend is packed, and apparently it was not the end to just take the train. Many things happened. I mean, first thing, we came back from my home, we found the pipe, so that's awesome. And then after we came back to Malmö because I had to be back to Malmö. And in the evening I was like, okay, maybe I bring you, my girlfriend with me, I bring you to the national park because it's a very nice place and she was never there. But I was like, change my mind in the last time. I'm like, you know what, let's get more deeper in the wood. We go to Blekinge and we go to Ajungilak, I think is the name of the city. Well, we go there, made fire and so on. But you know, a funny thing that happened is that in the morning, okay.
Jag har trött på ett slag. Fortfarande inte fått något besked om någon kan köra vidare, så vi får stämma av tills vidare.
So no news, so we need to keep waiting here. So in the early afternoon we woke up because yeah, good night of sleep, and I get out of the tent and I, you know, wake up face, you know, and then I see two hikers, and I thought that was the one that was camping on the spot where I actually afford to camp, and that I actually flashed at midnight with my flashlight by mistake, and I thought I woke them up. But it was not them, they were just there for lunch, and they continued their way. I say hi, you know, and one of them like just came back on his way and it's like, excuse me, are you Gilliam? And I'm like, if you pronounce my name like that, it means you never heard it before. And I say, yeah, I'm Guillaume. And how do you know me? And he said, yeah, I saw your video on YouTube. And basically, yeah, when I googled for the Skåneleden and so on, I found your video on YouTube and it's like super good. And I was like, oh wow, okay, great. I mean, like, I was like, that was kind of a funny thing to have like somebody recognize me, and I was not even on Skåneleden, I was on the Blekinge. Then so that was like quite interesting to see that, yeah, somebody could recognize me for my video. It's like, okay, good, maybe one day I will, I don't know, never know. And then we basically decided we're gonna continue on the Blekinge, and but it was a bit short in time because we had to be at 8 o'clock in the Olofström at the bus station. She had to go to Småland, I had to come back to Skåne. Bus for Skåne is not a problem, it was more like 8 o'clock was the last bus for go to Småland. And we took off like, it was like maybe 5 p.m. Yeah, because it's a very nice spot, so you're gonna see the drone shots, and so we took our time there. And now a rough calculation of it was like maybe 8 kilometers and 8-9 kilometers, and we had 2 hours 15 minutes to do it. Now this is trek, so this is up, down, and through the forest and so on. So it's not, you know, like a straight 8 kilometers that you do at the pace of like 6 kilometers per hour. No, this is like, yeah, a bit harder. But we did make it, and I mean, yeah, we pushed. I mean, I pushed quite hard, and my pack was heavy, but we did make it. So that's like quite good. We arrived actually 20 minutes earlier, so that's very good. But there is so much nice area. I mean, like, I didn't have time to take out the drone to take pictures of the area. So you're gonna see that on the final YouTube video because I took it with the body cam. but it's so nice. And there is one shelter specifically that is like, wow, it's just wow. This one I have pictures of, and like you can see the view of the lake, and you have a shelter just next to it, in front of the view, and I'm like, I'm definitely coming back there. This is like, wow, in autumn it's gonna be just awesome. So yeah, it's just like a preview of the Blekinge 11, and I'm quite excited about doing it, because Blekinge forest and around that area, Forest and so on, and I have quite some video about this area. It's like really nice forest, like quite deep and like huge lakes. And one thing that we want to do also is we want to take a canoe, and she have experience with canoe and I don't at all, with boat in general actually, but I always wanted to do it. So the plan is certainly, maybe not next weekend, maybe next weekend or in a few weeks, we go there before winter, before like the lake become frozen, and we do like a canoe trip over this area, and that is gonna be perfect. So that's the things. And yeah, I mean, I think I've missed quite some. Yes, there is one more thing I have to say. I already talked to it about it in last week's, but there have been some progress on my knife, and I want to say it again. Michael, you do like such a good job. It's not even, it's like, yeah, I'm just super excited. The knife is done now, and now he's gonna do like the chief, where I put the knife in. But it's such a piece of art, and he showed me like how sharp it is and how well it can cut, and it's like, wow, I think I can drop my machete. It's like, I don't need that. This is gonna be just perfect. It's such a piece of art. I'm gonna try to put the pictures that he sent me. It's like amazing, and the mark that you see on the blade is actually etching. It is not like it's not dust or it's not dirt. It's etching on the blade, and that's gonna stay. And I cannot say even thank you. That's too little. I will have to come up with like a very bright idea. Michael, be ready, because if the idea that I had this week is going through, it's not gonna be now, but when it's gonna come, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. So I'm like super excited. Maybe in a week I'm gonna have this knife in my hand, and it's gonna be like, I will have some lesson, I think, from him on how to handle it properly, because it is like a really, really nice tool, and it's gonna be I have no word for it. So that will be all, and I will leave you with some drone shots of the area that we reached in the night and wake up on, and I think you will understand why I like this area. Ciao ciao.